Hello, everybody. It's Michelle here with Angel Souls. It is that time of year. We are at the end of a 4-year destruction period. We're coming into 2025. We're going to need to do some prep around that. I can put together some stuff. If you guys are interested in that, leave your comments down below. Now, I do want to let you know here in the beginning, depending on when you see this video, right now I do have a code, another one for Christmas this time, and it is Christmas 20 for 20% off of a standard reading or a live session as well. And I do have some spots still open and available for those. So here's what you got to do. If you want a standard reading, which doesn't require any time commitment on your part, then you just go to my website, angelsouls444.com, book there, enter Christmas 20, you get 20% off that standard reading. If you want a live reading, then email me, because I never put that up permanently on my website because it's kind of inconsistent on when I can do those. But in that case, for a live reading, email me at angelsouls444@gmail.com, and you can just mention that code Christmas20, and I will take 20% off of the live session. All right, so there was something that I wanted to bring up here, and I was just talking to somebody else about this. I want to mention, I think I mentioned this in a previous video, but this time of year, because of all the collective energy, Archangel Gabriel energy is incredibly strong. We are drawing Gabriel to us, and Gabriel helps with communication, anything sacral chakra related, also associated with the throat chakra, nurturance, conceiving, starting a new chapter of your life, helping you feel at home within your body, just making sure that you know that you're loved. So if this is something that you're like, you know what, I could do a little repair on my energy field around that, call in Archangel Gabriel. And it doesn't need to be a big ceremony. You just need to have pure intentions and say, I like to put a lot of high frequency words around the invocation so that no interloping souls are going to come in and pose as Archangel Gabriel. So we would say, Archangel Gabriel, I say of God's purest love and light, thank you for coming to me right now, helping me see my potential, or helping me create that next chapter of my life, or help me with my writing project, or help me with whatever. Okay? So we'll just start off the reading with that. Now let's see what we have going on here. Lots of big changes happening in the world. Sorry, I still got the cough there. Lots of changes still happening in the world, and that will become even more intense as we get into 2025. But for now, what do we have that everybody needs to know? Okay, 4 of Gabriel. So here's Gabriel showing up already and saying, I'm here to help. I'm here to help. Let me help. All right, time for a celebration. Abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. Part of what's going on here is, in order for us to be more stable and happier, right, we need to let go of things like, judging others, thinking of an argument or what we would have said or whatever. Sometimes you need to vent. I understand that. But, just letting go of the energy drains. Anything that's just taking too much out of you, that's what we're realizing now. We're realizing what stuck emotions. Yeah, that's what Gabriel's saying. The stuck emotions that you have. All right, once that gets released, a lot of abundance starts to come in. We have the number 10. So you're done. You're done with the BS. For real. You are done with the BS. All right, so we have the wheel, Archangel Jeremiel. So when Jeremiel shows up in a reading, it's time to stop, drop, and roll, okay? No, it's time to stop and look at your past, not ruminating, but just seeing what you've already accomplished. A lot of times, this could be finishing up old lessons, but this could also be like, why am I so hard on myself for not having X, Y, and Z done when I've already accomplished all these other things? I can rest for a moment before I carry on. You see what I'm saying? All right. So this says new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. I cannot tell you how many people are going to be changing careers in 2025. Part of that is going to be because of spiritual growth. Part of that is going to be releasing some negative thoughts about yourself. You realize you deserve better. And I I would caution. How do I put this? We already see with the insurance industry what's going on there here in the U.S. We see people talking about high-level people, right? Now, I'm not saying what happened was right. I'm not saying that. I would never say that. But it's interesting to watch the response and what's going on there. Plus, it just feels like a freaking movie, you know? Okay, so there's that, and that's going to be going on for a while. Next up is going to be the job industry and how messed up that has become. So we're going to be looking at that. We're going to be looking at quite a few things. Banking systems. Anything that has just not been fair or on the up and up, it'll take years of this blossoming and like opening up for us to examine, but it's going to be there. So this, I think, is talking about a new approach. And I was talking about a lot of people wanting to change careers. I think that's going to be sparking here in the next year or two, all the corruption around that. Now, obviously, the insurance and healthcare and all of that, those industries, it's important to look at that. People's lives are on the line. But with the jobs, it's people's livelihoods that are on the line. The sun, we have the number 19 with angel numbers. We take the 9 and the 1. You can read those separately as the self and spiritual awareness with the 9, coming to a culmination point with a lesson, but you haven't quite let everything go just yet. Or we can make that a 10, which we pardon me, reduce to 1 again. So again, it's not mathematical reduction. We're saying angel number reducing. Right? Numerology type stuff. So we make that 1. And this is getting in touch with who you are. What is your authentic truth? What really brings you joy? And it could be something surprising. You might realize, maybe it's not even joy. It could be something that's just good for you because you're around the people you need to be around. I'm talking about career. So maybe you go into a field that's not necessarily familiar to you, or that you have a lot of learning to do, but the people you're around are teaching you quite a bit. And that's a good exchange. I've experienced that. So I'm pulling that as a personal example. But, it could also be like, I don't really feel confident. Jeez. Thanks for not abandoning me. Okay. I'm just going to die a little bit. Oh, this turns. Oh, my. I could have been doing this the whole time. Hi. Anyway, we're back. What were we saying? You might be going down a line of work that helps you feel more confident in who you are, but it's not what you imagined. Okay. So the sun, Archangel Gabriel, being strong in your solar plexus, not taking any nonsense off nobody. Okay. Right. We're not doing it. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. There's a lot of empowerment going on with this reading right now. I love it. I love it. Oh, okay. What's going on? What the heck? Ooh, some of you have somebody coming in for you. There's no like overtly like lovey-dovey cards here, but I just felt that, and I'm just going to lay it out there for you. Okay. So we have the number 4 again. Remember, there was 4 of Gabriel. So stability. This might be the housing market getting looked at as well, and how all that stuff goes. So then we have the number 4 again for stability, strength, being fortified, and it's the Emperor. Archangel Gabriel again. Archangel Gabriel's not messing with none of us, okay? So make sure you're very strong in your solar plexus. Again, that is the sun. That is how you are showing up in the world and how you express yourself and what you allow yourself to take on. Fine. All right. Stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans. This is, I'm going to put it here so this focuses. That's, when I say empowerment, I'm talking like we're feeling good about being heard. Yes. That's in the collective sense. But for you on an individual level, it could be, I'm not waiting on other people to solve things for me. I'm going to get out there and take care of it myself. Oh, there's a card already coming out, so we'll take that one. This could also be someone who has the ability and the talent. Maybe they can help you learn something that you don't know about. But I just heard, make sure it's reciprocal. Make sure it's reciprocal. So if someone comes along and says, yeah, I'm an expert in that field and I can teach you how to do that. Let's say it is real estate. I've been doing it for 30 years and I can teach you. Well, make sure that you're not just always the student. Whoever's doing this, make sure there's something that they can learn from you as well. All right, in some circumstances. All right, so the first card we have here is keep your eyes on the targeted intention. So you've ridden the wave. Everything is happening the way it needs to. Everyone's having their own personal transformation, let's just say. So there's a lot going on for you, but stay strong, okay? Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me focus on my inner vision and intention. I ask for your guidance in releasing any fears or doubts, granting me the confidence and courage to take action toward realizing my dreams. So something is changing. Something is shifting. It is a sudden epiphany. It is a sudden epiphany that is very freeing. It stops any kind of if we say in our energy field, any sort of energy leaking out and going towards things or people that it doesn't need to be going towards, and collecting all that back for ourselves. Now we can refocus, and there's a new direction coming up for many, many, many people. And that could be because entire industries are changing. This is the kind of thing where we all have to change how we work, hopefully not because of what happened in the last 4 years, but more because of AI, right? So if AI is changing how we do things, then we need to adapt, just like social media. Are you going to fight it or are you going to embrace it? You know, it's not going away, that sort of thing. Okay, forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. That's important for a lot of you who are coming across this video. And you come across it whenever it is good for you. The only changeable thing is if you see this 2 years from now, the code Christmas 20 might not be working. I may not be working. Who knows? I might be completely defunct by then. I don't know. Okay, so the card says, I ask that you help me let go of self-blame and forgive myself. Please guide me in releasing any toxic anger or fear towards others. This is what you're releasing here towards the end of this year, okay? Next couple of weeks even. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for allowing me to feel centered and at peace. Let go of the arguments. Let go of trying to be right all the time. And what's more, if you're somebody, you need to examine, are you a considerate person? Are you kind? Now, when I say considerate, I don't mean pushover. I don't mean people pleaser, because there are people in this world who just suck the air out of the room. And then the people pleasers are there going, well, they just hurt and they just need more attention than most. Or how do you know that that's what they were intending? Because who you talking to? Okay. I got good instincts. I'm intuitive. I know what I'm dealing with. But we have to make sure we're not being enablers. That's a pattern that collectively we need to break free of. Okay. Are you somebody who you try to, the gotcha game? Like you're looking for someone to mess something up so you can jump on them. You're going to be made a fool. You are going to be made a fool because everyone's going to see you. Everyone's going to see what you're doing and you're going to be proven wrong. Again, very publicly. That is why it's important for us to examine. It's the split time, guys. Which direction are you going to go? Towards 5D or 3D? And I'm talking like the lower frequency of 3D. Because people are really trying to slam themselves down. I think it's out of protection. I think it's out of fear. And it's sort of like, I don't get what's going on, so I'm just going to shut down. But that's not going to serve you. It's not going to serve you. Okay? So leave your comments down below. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know how you interpret this and how it's functioning in your life. Again, if you want to work with me, 2 ways you can do that. Standard reading, angelsouls444.com. If the code is still going, Christmas 20 for 20% off. Or if you want a live session with me, those are available as of the recording of this. But again, depending on when you see it, I may not be offering that anymore. But you can always just email me and check, right? Email me at angelsouls444@gmail.com. Again, you can use that code if it's still active for a live session. My name is Michelle. I get a lot of hey, Angel. I don't mind being called Angel. I think it's precious. But my name's Michelle. Okay, so let me know. I love you guys and take care.